Hello and good morning, everybody. It's lightly snowing, and it's sunshine outside, and yeah, right? Sunshine? Yep, here we go. Also, we're thirsty. And a little bit hungry. All right. Hello, how is everyone? Oh my goodness, what is this? And once upon a moonlight ramble did I come to see a Tory scramble, for here and there were warmth and first, and I proclaimed first. A warmth and thirst. Okay. Okay, so if I recall correctly, we just finished the satellite. Seatruck's over here. We just finished the satellite, and we have an artifact to get. That's artifacts. Oh wait, ancient body cache. Yeah, that's like 1,000 meters down. That might be a bit. So let's see. We have. Let's go this way. Yeah, we've got a artifact. That Q59, I actually have it written down. Like after last stream, I actually started keeping notes. Shocker. But we have a Q59 artifact that I have written down as being a pain in the butt artifact that we need to get to. Ouch. That's a body cache though. And then we have, let's see, that's base, that's seatruck. I have to like reorient myself here. Yeah, we've got to go. Oh yeah, Margaret asked us to disable the satellite, and we did. So Margaret said she's about 1 kilometer east of our position. Okay, noted. So our base is about a couple hundred meters east of our position. Is the Seatruck down here? Yeah, Seatruck's down here, right? Let's see. Yeah, oh look at it. All of the lovely people are here. Seraphis is here, Grim Squirrel is here, just popping the kids into bed, and then will join us in a bit. Wonderful. Gotta take care of the kiddos for sure. Oh, tabletop tussle. Ooh, hello. You usually don't pop in till later. I'm happy to have you here. And Galaxy Fox, the lovely Galaxy Fox. And Gauze. Wonderful. I'm doing the 24-hour stream. You know, Goths, I saw that you do have another video out. I haven't actually seen it yet, but because I was like crawling into bed after D&D.
I have detected an energy signature of some strength. I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Sending all the good vibes. Yes, Galaxy Fox, we love good vibes. I found out the hard way last night that I am probably going to be relying on your knowledge of DC-20 very heavily throughout the course of time. It was one of those where I was at the table and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this and do this. Oh yeah, that's the rules. Yep, no, because that's how that works. Yep, because we did combat. And then inside my head, I'm like, I have no idea if this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing, but I think it's right. We just didn't want to spend too much. The combat was already sloggy enough with people trying to learn the system and trying to learn what they could do and really take advantage of it. And half of it became irrelevant within like a day of being recorded. Half of it became irrelevant. Yeah, well actually I had to completely scrap all of my progress on the current Notions video. I shouldn't say I had to, but all progress on my second Notions video has been completely scrapped and will have to be completely redone, which I'm super stoked about. Yay. But it's probably for the best because it just, yeah, I for some reason that project is just like a ball and chain on my ankle right now, and I know I need to do it because I said I would, but I'm not particularly looking forward to that exact project. Oh, Galaxy Fox says, don't worry, any TTRPG is a game made by the GM. I might be the pirate, but the rules are just guidelines. Oh, yes. A savvy, yes. They're more like guidelines anyways. Well, that is true. I do like to get myself in a position to start from actually knowing the rules. Even though I have my own flavor of how I'm doing it at my table. And we did make some callings. I'd like to have the correct rules be at the center point of that. You know, I'd like to make sure that it, but you know, it'll come with time, I'm sure. Yeah, I did an actual double take, goths. When I saw the title of your video, I actually did a double take and I went, wait, what? But it was 9 o'clock at night. I had to get up at 4 in the morning. And so I didn't really have time to legit sit down and we didn't scan this? Okay. Sit down and watch it. So oh yes, I appreciate that, Galaxy Fox, because I know you've got a ton of knowledge of the system, and so I'm definitely looking forward to learning it better. The 2-player, remember when I said that 2 of my players? Oh, here we go again, guys. We just started and we're already not playing the game. We need to do a thing. Okay, we need to head east. All right. Let's see. We're at the base. Base was about 200 meters. Let's head east. I think we're good on water. Let's head east about 800 meters away from base. And if I remember correctly, Big Boy's gonna be hanging out here somewhere. But yeah, so yeah, definitely looking forward to learning more of the system. The 2 players that I had who were it turned out that it was a couple of things. It turned out it was the fact of going from a level 5 5th edition character to a level 1 DC 20 character. It was the level loss and the starting back from scratch that was kind of more affecting them. But they said, you know, hey, we'll run with it, we understand, blah blah blah. And I told them, I was like, you know, I do understand what you guys are saying. Excuse me, sir, I just want this anemone heart, please. Sir, why did you attack my... You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You attacked my seatruck? This is my seatruck. He took it down to 50% with just 1 bite. Oh my gosh. But yeah, basically it was the loss of progress that they were feeling more than anything else, and it was the timing. They had just gone through like several of these sort of kind of traumatic, very serious, you know, outside the game type events. Oh, scan. Anemone. Think. It says eat with caution, like down. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value. Carefully harvest. I don't know what I have to be careful about. I don't get hurt. Look, I'm not getting hurt. It looks scary, but I don't know why it says I need to be careful. Anyways, those you have to be careful of, those icicle thingies. Let's see. Let's see. I did not have. Let's see. I'd be happy to support. Then didn't agree, though I don't have a degree in rules lawyering. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Oh my, I not even. All right. So I'm gonna just politely and gently skip over that. I do like Lord of the Rings, so I guess that's what I am now. I suppose, I don't know, but I just genuinely like Lord of the Rings because they're good movies. So, oh, and I need to eat my thingies. Anyways, what she said was it was the timing, it was the change. So here she had something that was stable, that was known, and she had found out that she was playing her sorcerer kind of, like she was playing a sorcerer for 5 levels and never used a single sorcery point. Like she didn't even know what sorcery points were. So she had just gotten around to understanding her character and like feeling like she's got a grasp on it, and then we changed systems. So that's what was getting her down. It wasn't like, I mean, yes, it was a result of the system change, but it was more the timing and the fact that she was dealing with a lot of changes in her life all at once, which I totally understood, because I told them, I was like, you know, I do feel bad and I don't want to force you guys to do something you don't want to do, but as a DM, I can tell you that, let's see, 826, I can tell you that this is a really good system and I do very much want to run this system. But I was trying to find like a middle ground. Like if they, you know, truly do not like it, do not want to play it, and only want to play 5e, then, you know, that's a conversation that probably ought to happen. I don't want to just steamroll over the top of them. But then we did combat. And the sorcerer found out for the first time, because previous to this, the only thing the sorcerer really did was like, I cast Chaotic Orb. Okay, that's my turn. And half the time that would miss. Or a little under half the time that would miss. We just went out to the void, didn't we? Oh yeah, we need to back up. We need to back up a spell. That's not right. West. We do actually, no, it was 800 meters. We don't need to be 1,000 meters from the base. We need to be about 800 meters from the base. So I had it right the first time, actually. We could pop up over here, and yeah, let's just pop up like right over here on this iceberg and then swim around and see what's up. But yeah, so then we played combat, and on her first turn, I was kind of trying, because she hadn't actually done combat yet. She missed one of the previous sessions. So on her first turn, level my seatruck. This is one thing I absolutely loathe about the seatruck, is every time you stop it, you have to, like, you're either standing at an angle or you have to level it, and it just, whatever. So she's like, okay, then they're fighting animated armor in a hallway up to a wizard's tower, and see if we see anything, because like she's supposed to be, is that a thing over there, or is that just iceberg? Okay, I guess we'll find out. What was the first thing she did? And it wasn't her first turn. Maybe it was the second turn. She's like, okay, I spend an AP and I move 4 spaces over here, and I pick up this boot, and then the animated armors, they're martial class, they're knights quintessentially. They just don't have bodies inside of them. So I did give them an AOP, because it seemed to make sense that a class, because he said in one of his videos that marshals have AOPs, and they seem like the kind of class that might have that, or the kind of creature that might have that. So I was like, okay, he uses an AOP and he attacks you, and she's like, well, can I dodge? And I'm like, and we all paused and looked at each other, because something like that would absolutely never happen in 5e, like a reaction to, well, I mean, I guess it technically it could, but that's not something we had experienced at the table all that often. Reactions weren't very often used at the table. Oh, thanks, weather. Now I can't see that thing I was seeing on the horizon that I was hunting for. So I was like, we looked at each other, and I was like, well, it's a reaction, and you can use your AP however you want to. So technically, yeah. She's like, okay, I use a dodge, and I think it imposed, if I remember correctly, it like imposed disadvantage or such. Oh, we'll scan this little guy. Come here, little guy. We'll scan you. Don't freak out. Pinacrid. It looks like a penguin combined with a ray. Okay, now I can't see anything because it's night. We'll run around and we'll scan some stuff. So I was like, okay, yeah, I guess. And I think what we ended up doing, and again, we're all still learning the different things that you can do, because there's so many things you can do during combat, it seems. And so she dodged, so she did not get hit by the AOP that attack that otherwise would have hit her. Managed to still continue her move over to the other animated armor, picked up the boot that had fallen off of that animated armor, and then cast catapult on it to launch it for like 4 damage, because she got a brutal hit against its PD. So she got extra damage for that. And like, she, and I was like, okay, all right, no, that should be all of them. And now she's like, yeah, I'm out of AP. And I looked at her and I was like, okay, cool. Well, that was, I think, the heaviest hit so far by at least 1 damage. And she looked at me and she's like, I can't believe I just did all that on my turn. And I'm like, so I was like, that was kind of the magic moment for her where she was like, I like this new system now. Okay, so let's say I'm going to catch up here for a little bit. I kind of want to, it's easier in daylight, I think, because we're looking for something. She just said a kilometer east of our position. We don't actually rightly know what we're looking for, and it's really hard to find in the dark. So we're going to catch up here. Let's see, Love Lord of the Rings, I know Galaxy Night Sky, and backpacking, milk, marriage, and having children, and knowing what a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is all racist. Oh, yeah. Those are all things that you've seen in the last year. Well, it's about easing into the system and their character to try to design challenges specifically to focus on one aspect, say spellcasting. What helps for me is some low stakes festival games. Oh, that's a good idea. I played with a really good GM who said every action they did, I used 1 AP to move close, 1 AP to attack, so forth. You have 2 dodges. 1 AP to dodge is disadvantage on the first attack, and 2 AP to dodge is a full dodge, disadvantage on all incoming attacks. Well, that makes sense because 1 AP to do like a because it's like a dodge and a full dodge, right? So yeah, full dodge. So 1 AP for a dodge because he was just doing a reaction AOP, so it's the only attack he was gonna do. Because it, technically wasn't his turn. So I think that sounds like we did that part right, because it was, because when he did disadvantage, when he rolled the other dice, I rolled like a 2. So need to go to put the daughter to bed. We'll be back. All right, Surface. See you in a bit. Action points is so awesome. Oh, honestly, Goths, you're torn between staying with 5e just because the table has really enjoyed making complete mockery of their adventures. Oh, WotC's published adventures. I mean, I want to, I haven't posted it yet because it's kind of a few days in advance, although today I probably should. But I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I am planning a guest stream, kind of guest interview stream, if you will, on Tuesday. And one of the topics we're going to talk about, or like the topic I want to talk about, is technology, and like not technology like digital tools, but technology like the existence of YouTube and Discord and information being aggregated, and the individuality of tables. Because my theory is, and I'm spoiling way too much for the stream, but here we go. The theory is that, like, the love-hate relationship between being able to go on YouTube and answer any question I have about D&D, but also that same system. Alright, let's see, I don't think... Oh, it must have been bushes. That must have been what we saw from in the distance, is bushes. Those little bushy things up there. I don't think what we're looking for is here. At least I don't think what we're looking for is here. I'm not sure. But yeah, basically the fact that, like, because between Critical Role and the fact that everybody and their dog has an answer for you on YouTube, are we losing individuality out of tables? Are we slowly eroding away until, like, all D&D is kind of the same D&D? Because new DMs, new players, people who are not into the hobby, like, think from their perspective. Like, think from the perspective of you have no idea, right? You watch a whole bunch of these videos and you think to yourself, like, all right, I got this, I got D&D. And then DMs, think about groups where everybody's new and there's no experienced person in the group. And then think about tons and tons and tons of groups getting started that way. So anyways, it'll be an interesting stream. I don't want to go too much more into it here because that's what Tuesday's for. That was over there, so we're south. So we're, let's see, yeah, we're still due east. We might be a bit far out. 700 away from the base, about 1,000 from Delta. That looks like the wall. Shared fantasy aspect of things. Hello. Oh, hey, swordplay and sorcery. How are you, sir? I caught the first part of your last stream. Hello, wolves. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of people here today. Huzzah. Let's see, west. I want to go this way. So yeah, I don't want to go too much more into it because I don't want to spoil things for Tuesday. And I think there was one other person I was going to potentially... So there's at least one person going to be there, like me and one other person. And then there might be a second person if they agree to come and I quit running out of time to invite them. And if they're free, and then yeah, we'll go from there. It'll be Tuesday. I'll post like an upcoming thingamajigger so that people know about it. And it'll be my first time doing any kind of stream like that, so we'll see how it goes. I was actually, before going live, I cannot see a dang thing. Lady, you are not making this easy. First you show up and you whop me in the face with a prawn suit. Then you tell me to get off your land. Then you send me on a fetch quest to go take down the satellite. Just for information about my sister who's passed away. Then I go through all of that trouble to disable... Hello, penguin. Then I go through all of that trouble to disable the satellite. Oh, I have no battery, apparently. Then... when I finally disable the satellite, you're like, oh, okay, well, I suppose I can chat with you. I'm 1,000 kilometers east of you. Okay, and then I go east of you, and I'm like, I cannot find your location. Okay, that was cool, admittedly. You're on an iceberg. Your base is on an iceberg about 1,000 meters east of my... See, 1, 2, 3, 4 icebergs? I mean, come on, lady, throw me a bone.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
No, I don't want dangerous weather. I want, like, sunlight and clear skies. Sad lady from Encanto. Clear skies. Clear skies. Clear skies. Clear skies. Is this the iceberg? Did we, like, run through the ice? Is that where she's located? We're a little too close now. I think we actually need to be further east. And I don't know if the iceberg is 1,000 kilometers or 1,000 kilometers. Boy, did I mess that up. A kilometer or 1,000 meters. So sorry. Basically, I don't know if it's the iceberg that's at that spot, and then the base could be anywhere on that iceberg, or if the base is specifically that far up, meaning the iceberg could be closer or further. You know, you see what I'm saying? Fetch quests only slightly than escort quests. Yeah. Yeah, you just popped on. We are talking about the game. So my current schedule going forward, like this is gonna be every weekend unless something changes, is wake up, go to work for 8 hours, get off work, have about a 20-minute span, then in-person game, then go to bed, which results in, you know, like about 9-ish, something like that. I'm not 100% if this really is the iceberg or not. It might not be, but it might be, but it might be. I think we came up to this before. I don't think there's a way up there. So maybe it's not that iceberg. And then wake up at Hey, penguin. Is it this iceberg? Thanks, Storm. Yep, so like gaming until like 9-ish, and then up at 4:30 and on stream with you guys the very next day. So the Friday to Saturday transition is very like event with like not a whole lot in between. But we did have fun, and I was really excited to see those two players who were struggling before to wrap it, like they fully embraced and enjoyed the system. I mean, the sorcerer was just having a ball. The other martial class was just the ranger, who's still playing a ranger in DC20. He even made the comment. He said the maneuvers just make it like the maneuvers just make it for me. Like, there's so much that you can do now. And I said, yeah, that's exactly the point. Coach's whole thing was that, you know, spellcasters get spells and then martial classes kind of don't get anything. So part of the design of the system was to address that. And he was like, yeah, I can see that. And oh, hey. Oh, hey.
With this artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people. They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
Let's see, what's up? No choice paralysis. There's so many cool dice. We've been there. Congrats on the win. Oh, you won something, Galaxy? What? I've yet to check their dice yet, but I am getting the Kickstarter dice. Oh, are you guys talking about the I fully admit I need to get down into the water. I was too busy staring at chat, and now I'm going to have problems.
Hypothermia imminent.
Yeah. Please don't kill me. Oh, that hurt, but like we made it into the water. Oof. All right, let's head to the seatruck. When I did the Kickstarter survey thingamajigger came out and allowed you to get add-ons, and I totally picked up the dice as an add-on. All right, let's pick up some peepers. Well, I wasn't intending to bore you guys so much with my searching around trying to find this sea base that I can't find. But here we are. This is the next progression point, unless we going for that silly artifact. We did find an alien artifact, and you have to find so many of them to unlock other bits in the game, so it is important. Oh, also, side note to that, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but... Oh, did I just eat raw fish? God, I just ate raw fish. I didn't even know you could really do that in the game, but there we go, we just ate raw fish. Oh boy. I don't know if you can tell, but I actually increased the FPS by quite a bit. Being as I'm not using Prism anymore, and I went back to regular OBS, I don't have the, apparently Prism is pretty hefty on the system. Like, if you have a system like mine that's just not the most high-end thing on the planet, Prism takes a chunk of that, so... Wait, that's the thing we saw in the distance. Wait, it is, isn't it? No, wait, we just came from that one. Yeah, that's the one we couldn't get up. That's the one with the super tall. That's the one with the alien artifact. That one has, like, nothing on it. That's west of us. That's east of us. We are currently about 600 meters east of the base, so maybe we do need to head a little bit more east, because we've already checked these three. So let's head a little bit more east. See if we can head about like 200 meters east. It's fish. That'll be my second set of metal dice, raw fish, penguin life. I hope they all roll 20s. Yes. Let's see. I don't think... Let's see where we are. We are... Yeah, we're about 800 meters from base, which is where we said we should be, give or take. So we should be, I mean, it should be somewhere around here, and it's all misty again. I suppose this is what it would be like trying to navigate in this environment, hmm? Alright, let's see what we've got. Like, I'm just gonna kinda... Okay, there's a landmass over here. I think. There's something over here. It's really hard to tell. I think this is a pointy one, and I don't think the base would be on a pointy one. I can't see Jack. Alright. I'm genuinely struggle busing to find this darn... Marguerite, why couldn't you give me better directions, ma'am? Alright, I don't remember a base bottom that looks all squiggly wiggly like that, so it's probably not that one. Wow, that looks nasty. That looks like sharp and my brain, I need more coffee. Oh yeah, I'm really excited. I probably shouldn't have spent the extra money when I did. Like, now is not quite the time. Maybe in about a week that would have been great. But I wish I had binoculars. Oh my gosh, I wish I had binoculars right now. And it's not on that one? Is it on that one? Alright, don't get distracted, Tori. Don't get distracted. But yeah, I went ahead and picked up the metal dice as an add-on. Although, I personally do not like metal dice. Oh, light stick! This is it! Alright, here we go, guys. We found it. Oh my gosh. Now, where's the darn seatruck? Oh, it's only 200 meters that way. Should we grab the seatruck and pull it closer? We just need to head south a little bit. That's all we need to do. Now that we've kind of found it. I actually personally don't like metal dice because regardless of how fancy a set of dice is, I will actually roll them and use them at the table, and the ka-thunking that they make at the table, they tend to fall, they tend not to really like roll, they tend to like they're kind of eye candy, and pretty much all of the dice I have are not eye candy dice because A, I don't have anywhere to put them to candy them. Like, they, you know, my dice get tucked away somewhere. I don't have like a display section for them, but also like for real, like I roll my dice. So when I get these metal dice, I will be rolling them and I will be thunking them across the table because they thunk pretty bad. North, 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 north. We're supposed to head north, right? No, we're not supposed to head north. We're supposed to head south. I know we were either north, south of the base, so maybe we're supposed to head south. The Kickstarter dice look solid and are much heavier. Yay! Oh yeah, it's over there, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So we just need to go this way. Liquid core. I've heard of that. I'm not I'm not familiar with like the advantages of it, but I have heard of liquid core dice. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we've at least got our seatruck nearby. I was hoping to find it during the daytime. In fact, that's what I want to do. It's so hard to see anything at night, and I want to have a good look at it. And besides, Marguerite can wait. Thank you. We're gonna hang out here until it becomes daytime, which might not be that long, but I'm gonna sip some coffee and check out some chat, because daylight, dang it. Let's see, the middle ones might damage my table. Yeah, we have, I bought it on Amazon for super cheap, but I have a hexagon, it's like a hexagon shaped thing. In fact, it has a rail around the outside of it that you set dice in, and then an open section in the middle where you roll the dice. And I want to see if I pull it up for you guys. Here we go. Pull this up. And I will swap over real quick and I'll show you if I can. If it'll let me. There we go. This is what I have. So so I have, and two of us have this. Yeah. But it's a roll tray, but I store all the dice in there too. And then I also store like little trackers that I flip over the top of my DM screen right there. So we have something to protect the table, that is. Oh, liquid core is for glitter objects. It's for pretty only. Oh, I thought there was some sort of thing about the liquid inside affecting how they roll. I can't help it. I had to take screenshots. That was a pretty screenshot. Oh my goodness, I have special coffee this morning, so I don't know how well the caffeine's gonna be helping out there. It's kind of lightening up a little bit though. The moon is full. I don't know if it's a full moon like that every night on 4546B. Alright, let's check it out. Reaper skeleton? Wait. Yeah, when I have to do stuff like this where it's over land, I definitely prefer... Oh my gosh, I want one as a pet. He's so cute. Alright. I like doing stuff in the daylight when I have to do overland bits, just because it's so much easier to see and navigate. Like, yes, I have the flashlight, but I get disoriented really easily sometimes. Okay. Oh, hey, whoa, what's this? Oh. Yes, please. Just take that. Hey, buddy. I like how they just come up to me. Wet erase play mats, and it's my second May. First mat sucked. I have a Chessex map, and I am not particularly fond of wet erase. I really don't like it. I know that dry erase gets scratched up and stuff when you like move pieces around. It can, you know, it can take the markers off if you've got things marked. I'm still struggling to find the perfect map setup for me because I have a couple of quandaries, and no system seems to have the perfect option for me that's free and readily available. My issue with the both dry erase and wet erase actually is that I have to stop and take 10 to 15 minutes to draw out what's going on, and I'm a terrible artist. Like, can't even draw a straight line. There's like a reason why all the quote animations unquote are like just like stick figures, which I use a tool to make the circle for the head because I couldn't do that with a free hand either. Like, although I do want to get better. All right, we found the sea base. So I don't like having to stop to draw everything. I don't like we're just gonna go ahead and go in here. I prefer Theater of the Mind for all the reasons except you need something to track.
By in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning...
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself at the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Okay. So we've got some PDAs.
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Marguerite made occupation, freelance security personnel, status, missing. Previous thought to be dead, last known contact was on a recording found on another sector, 4546B, which claims that she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markers: Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She is strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, backwater corporate colony, exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from TSF for going off mission. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as a private security agent for pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. The Degassi. So the Degassi recordings, which we found in the first game, with Bart Torgal, Paul Torgal, and Marguerite. Yeah, I'm thinking about ordering one I found on Amazon that is squares on one side, hex on the other, foldable dry erase battle map, because it's kind of the best I could find. But I struggle with the concept of like having to stop, you know, kind of mid-session and pull it out. If I have it out before the session even starts and it's on the table, we very quickly run out of room. I mean, these mats take up, even the smallest ones they offer, take up a ton of space on the table, and we tend to fill it. Like, if there's no mat there, we completely fill the table. But I don't know about, we've also tried where there is no mat and we just put the pieces on the table, and you know, we just use inch per space. So like if I take a ruler, I have a little ruler, and you stick the ruler, like, you know, is he within 4 spaces of me? And you take the little ruler and hover it over the top of them, and you're like, oh yeah, he's 4 inches, he was within that many spaces. So we've tried that. I've done, more than anything else, I've done Theater of the Mind, because it's just the most seamless, the most like, what environment you're in doesn't matter. You don't have to have a map prepared. You don't even have to have a layout fully prepared. I mean, I can literally draw the rooms as they're walking through it, like Fog of War, except the fog's to me too. Like, I can do a lot of improv with that kind of stuff. So there's, you know, I primarily do Theater of the Mind, but it does get to a point where you need to, what we ended up doing last night was we started Theater of the Mind because I just didn't have my mat out in the first place, and then I ended up just grabbing my tablet, which, you know, I can draw on, and I ended up just doing like little circles and like a little first letter of each of their names. So I'm like, you're here, you're here, you're here, and that's probably about 4 spaces, and that's all we had, but that's, you know, what we had to work off of. So I'm still trying to figure what the best kind of battle grid map type system is for me. And in the meantime, we've got 2 PDAs over here on the table, so we're going to listen to a couple PDAs.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
So a couple of things. So wait, gritless? You mean gridless? So is that like what I was talking about, where all of the pieces are just out on the table as is and there's no actual grid? Is that what you're talking about? Although, what was it? Wolves mentioned the flat printout, because I do have a printer now, and I do have the sticky self-laminated stuff, so I could make like little printouts that I could lay down on the table. But how would you do walls? Like, how would you do a dungeon like that? Because I could understand if I print out, like, you go to like 2 Minute Tabletop and you get the little colorful things of like trees and barrels and bits, and I print those out. I could have them in plastic baggies and have them at the ready and just plump them down, and that would be awesome. But how do you do walls and dungeons with that? Oh yeah, wolves, I wish I had a table like that, but then again, I don't have physical room in my dining room. I have a 900 square foot house. It's very tiny. It's good for just 2 people because we're the only ones living here. And then back to the game part of it. So we'll see about the. I might need to hear more about this gridless such. Post pictures if you have like pictures or anything like that. Like for real, I'm kind of looking. So if you have pictures or recommendations, seriously post them in the Discord. There's like a channel just for like TTRPG stuff. Although the channels tend to go here, there, and everywhere, but it's a tiny Discord. It's fine. But yeah, post them in the Discord. If you have like thoughts or suggestions on that, for sure. And there should be, it's probably not in the description of this video, but if you need a link to the Discord, I can get you. In fact, I can just pop up and post a link in the Discord for you guys right now. Making you do all the work. Paste. That work? That works. There you go. There's Discord. Booyah! Oh yeah, Araxis. I haven't seen Araxis for a while. So going back to this. So right here is one of the magic lines of the game that brought the game down for me. This first line right here that Sam says, "I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave." In a cave. And that just, I honestly feel like that severely cheapens the first game. It really does. The whole first game was spent fussing around with Kara and trying to cure it, and an entire advanced alien species could not cure it. And then we come into this game, and it's just, oh, I can synthesize an antidote, and it really cheapened the first game for me with that. So now there's that PDA. I think we already listened to the PDA where Marguerite, yeah, we already got the PDA where she talks about surviving floating on a dead Reaper Leviathan, which is badass, by the way. So what's this one?
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Okay. Grabbing some of that. All right, awesome. Thanks, Knucklebone, for joining. Yeah. Oh, yes, wolves. I basically, we had a stream and a bunch of people were trying to talk, and I needed to go, and it was one of those where it was like, guys, should I just make a Discord? And they were like, yes, make a Discord. So I got wrangled into making a Discord. And the same thing happened with the DC-20 game. So now, on top of my in-person game that I was just talking about from last night, I'm also simultaneously doing a every other week DC-20 game with a couple people from chat, because there was a surprise impromptu stream and they were there, and they talked about wanting to play a game, and I said, guys, if I ran a game, would you want to play? And they were like, yes. So I was like, all right, I'll run another game, because I want more experience with the system, for sure. So, and getting different player perspectives, and I will be testing / experiencing DMing with online people for the first time ever. So there's just going to be so much new learning stuff with it, but it's going to be a really great time. I just hit a boomerang. I'm sorry, little boomerang. I didn't mean to hit you. So let's go plant these plants. Sorry, not sorry. Yes, Galaxy, very, very much part of the Discord and DC-20 game cheerleaders. But I'm super happy about that, because Galaxy is so experienced. You're so experienced with the system. Because the other two people who are playing in that game are not experienced with DC-20. They are kind of trying it for the first time. One in particular is did not back the Kickstarter, not really part of the DC-20 community per se, just someone from before my channel got hit with that. And so I'm really excited to be sharing this system with someone in that range. Yeah, Galaxy, I'll keep that in the back of my mind. What I'd like to do is open it up and play with it myself a little bit first, because there's a lot I can learn. Yeah, it's one of those where once I sit down and do it, I'll figure it out real fast, but I just need to sit down and do it. And like I said, I have Thursday evening as available free time, and then I have Saturday after the stream, so from going to bed Thursday night to after the stream Saturday is the only free time I have, and it you know, and not in a complaining kind of way. I mean, I set it up that way, so you know, it's not a complaint. It's just a, you know, fact of life of like, I don't need to, you know, I can't be making plans to like sit and focus on something during that time frame. So. Oh, sadly no, but I'll get her in Knuckles. Okay. The DC-20 West marches.
Captain.
We'll have to circle back around to that. Oh, we do have a potted plant already. Okay. He says, haha, I bet you will. Yeah, owlbear is one of those things that I'm not worried about owlbear. What I'm wrapping my head around is DMing for people that I don't have like in front of me, and things like battle maps and tokens, as opposed to just because, like I just got finished saying, I'm primarily theater of the minds. So let's build us a pot. All right, I'm trying not to get too distracted. I'm trying to stay focused, but I am struggle busing a little bit. Let's see. So the one plant we put here, let's put the other plant right. Whoa, shoot. No, we need to be careful about that bed. Shoot, I just made a mistake. Let's put the other plant over here in the corner. There's nothing wrong with having a corner plant. Can I? Yes. All right, here we go. Corner plant. Pop. And then, let's see, let's grab a couple of you so we can regrow you. Because we're going to have to deconstruct a couple of things, because I'm going to have to maneuver a couple of things. Put you right here. And then let's grow a couple of you. Oh, we can only grow one. That's fine. We'll eat the other. And then let's do... Since we're building a sort of museum-esque pictures everywhere. In fact, let's grab this picture. Let's put this picture over here, and then we'll just continue having our little... This is the museum corner. Oh, actually, did we plant anything in here yet? Nope, good. Let's do something else. I like this idea better. Watch this. Watch this space. As Teresa would say, watch this space. There we go. I mean, Sam is a scientist after all. So I picture she's got to have a place to, you know, figure... She's got to have a place to work, to sit down, to pen her thoughts, to process. You know, I'm one of those people where I'm very much a visual writer type. I have to think either out loud or on paper. So to me, having a desk would be very important. Can we put it over here? There. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the penguin and the cat right next to each other. Aw. Wait, we can scan the penguin? I want to scan the penguin picture. Framed picture. Oh, wow. Look at the little smile on his face right there. I love that. Little smile on his face right there. Let's see, catching up over here a little bit. And I return. Awaiting Grim now. How you doing? Have I missed anything? Actually, Seraphis, you kind of didn't miss much other than rambling about battle maps. And, oh, but you did miss meeting Margaret. I suppose you did miss that. Let's see. Oh, the West Marches game. I know the DC-20 rules, but I have yet to play a current version. I got to play 04 a bit. You know, Wolves, I do have one open spot in the other DC game I'm trying to run. Just saying. We have 3 people and me, so we technically have one other spot. We won't bother you with Foundry. Yeah, I don't. Foundry has not necessarily appealed to me in any way. The power of the fox. I believe it. I believe in the power of the fox. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and then there's Galaxy Fox also offering to run a one-shot. 100%. See, we're there for your wolves. We're there for your wolves. Maybe after the kids are back in school. Where are you at, Wolves? Are you like in the US? Do you have like the sort of September-ish time frame that they go back to school? Besties. Looks like a penguin. Looks like a penguin and a puffin. Oh, hey, George. Hello. Yes. Oh, I feel those feels. Wi-Fi, hotel Wi-Fi is like... Yeah, good luck with that. Hotel Wi-Fi is rough. It's very, very, very rough. All right. Okay. Yeah, so we got our crafty corner here. We're gonna put some more reinforcement up, actually. Lithium, titanium. Do we have lithium? Oh, we do. We have lots of lithium. Okay. Lithium. Raho, you lost me there. Modern interpretation. It's a modern interpretation of your stream, let's say. We don't need silver. Get out of here, silver. We don't need more silver. We don't really need, all right. I'm gonna do some reinforcements. We're going to plot a little bit. Oh god, we don't have it, do we? Wait, what? Oh, Snowfox hover pet. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. And not unless you guys really want me to. If you guys really want me to Snowfox, I'll Snowfox, but... Ooh, I like the design on that bed. Okay, so we don't have it, so I can't properly accommodate. So do we go back over? Well, we can always move it. So yeah, let's do this. Cause I like, oh, and we can build partitions too. I can make literal partitions in the room, but I'm planning for something in case that wasn't already apparent. But we have our little desk corner here. We have our like water production here. We have, in fact, we should take these out so that it makes more. We have our little crafty corner over here. Notice I'm not really using the back all of that much, but I mean, I suppose I could make like a little bedroom type section in the back. Could I? I could probably make a little bedroom like section in the back. August, September. Pennsylvania last week of August. Okay, so last week. Okay, yeah. One day Snowfox. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm still fuzzy on where to put the... I like having everything nearby. I don't like having... I want to try this one. I want to see if this one looks good. I don't like having stuff all the way across the large room from me. Aww, it's the one from the first game. Yes, I think we should keep that bed. Okay, and do we have magnetite? Because there's another thing I might build there. I don't think we do. Yeah, no, we don't have magnetite. Wow, we're getting low on diamond too. Oh, all kinds of stuff. So we haven't... Shoot. It's hard to accommodate for size because I know roughly how big it's going to be, and it's pretty big. It's going to take up both of these two center spots right here. So that's what I'm... So imagine, like, I can't walk further than, like, right here. Like, I get, like, a narrow walkway down each side because it's going to take up both the center spots. So that's why I'm being so... trying to figure out with the bed situation. I could just put the bed over here for now so that it's, like, next to the plants. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be walking down that way. So even if it takes up both these spots, I'm not going to be walking down that side. I'm going to be walking down this side. So that should work. Oh, yeah, we should have the update by then. And then what I'm also going to do is drop off a couple of these. We did not build the seatruck dock. So actually... Oh, yeah, let's swap one of those out. Swap one of those out, charge up these two bad boys so we have plenty of power. Ultimate power! Our sorceress is a lightning sorceress, by the way. Oh, that's the reason I was doing all of that, is because I need a, put it here for now. Okay. We're gonna grow it right next to the desk. That makes sense. I would have plant next to my desk like that if I could. I mean, I probably could put one there at some point. Ha! There we go. Okay. Beautiful. And we'll have a plant, and we'll have a desk, and we have our little crafty corner. Maybe October. I mean, then it would be just in time for Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. Yay, Halloween. So yeah, so we're growing. That Preston's plant, by the way, that she has does craft a really neat item. And you know what else we need to build, come to think of it? We need to build a little locker. Which we don't have enough titanium. Wow, we're gonna have to go get resources, guys. There we go. Little locker. The little locker is for stuff like the crafted stuff, extra water bottles, extra health kits, these tablets that I don't use, all that kind of stuff. And then we put we put table coral there. We're gonna use this, charge up some battery. Lubricant. Yeah, the locker's like for kind of like old equipment and stuff if we don't need it. Okay, so, and then we do need to get some water. So we've got a couple of options. We've got Q9, we've got blueprints. What do we have blueprint wise? Oh, this is what I was talking about with the salad. So this is a spicy fruit salad. Surprisingly delicious salad. It gives you like plus 100 food. It's very powerful. Oh, cool. You have your birthday in October, George? That's awesome. Oh, it's like, okay, it's like a funny game. Gods. Is that like see, prawn suit? We don't have prawn suit. I'm getting distracted left, right, and center. See, truck. I'm going to take a wild guess that we don't, in fact, I know we don't have those synthetic fibers, so we don't have a tier 2, so we need synthetic fibers. We need to get the fragment for this thing. We need to get Q9. Oh, technically, George, I owe you a well, I owe Subnautica Below Zero an apology, but I think you were the one. Oh no, it wasn't you, it was Ryan. That's who it was. It was Ryan. But technically speaking, last stream I said that there was no clue in the game to tell you where to go to find the fragments so that you could make the parallel processing unit. I said in the game that you know, there's no clue. You're supposed to stumble upon it. Well, that's not technically true. There's actually a PDA up by the satellite that technically kind of sort of gives you a clue where to find the parallel processing unit. So I owe Below Zero an apology. All right, well, have a good time at work. Thanks for stopping by for sure. I super appreciate it. Body cache. Artifacts. 96M. That looks real deep. And Q59. What are we, 300 meters down? All right, we're gonna try for Q59. So that's Delta Station Dock, right? So remember how I kept struggling to get to Q59? Well, after the stream, I did break down and Google it. Because I just couldn't. Oh wow, is that the island already? Wait, we're that close to the island? Okay. I did break down and Google it. And when I found out where it actually was, I was face palming so hard. Now are we on we're headed north. We need to not be headed north. Actually, from the dock, from the island, it's going to be sort of on the southish side. So that is the actual dock right there. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, and then after this, let's see, what time is it? Oh yeah, we got about an hour. We got about an hour. After that, it'll probably be for me working on some more videos because I had to re-record the one, or I will have to re-record the one, and then I've got some others in the works, which will be nice. Get some more of the stick figures out for you guys, only they'll be proper stick figures. They're gonna have legs this time. Let's see. I don't think it's on this side. I know it's near the islands. All right, Galaxy. Well, we super appreciate you stopping by. Absolutely. Legs upgrade. Yes. The sticks 1.9 legs. legs included. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of work, but I'm trying to, I've got a couple of things in the works, and the goal is to kind of do, because I'm really struggle busing, because I get these ideas and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this, and then I realize how much time it's gonna take to do the stick figure stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the stick figure stuff. All right, so we're circling around the island. We should come across it at some point. Oh, Grim, welcome back. I just got back and everyone leaves. It's the Og stream all over again. Well, you know, I've done that. I'm with Wolves. I've done that where I'm like participating in streams tangentially during work, and I totally get like, yeah, I got, you know, having to set it down and go do work stuff. Totally get that. And then yeah, if people have got stuff going on, absolutely. If you've got stuff going on, you've got stuff going on. But I super appreciate everybody who took the time to come in here and hang out with us for a bit. A little bit nerd about DC-20, a little bit Subnautica. Oh, we haven't really explored this biome yet, have we? Oh, and there's an artifact down there. Okay, let's see if we can go get the artifact. It says it's super close to us. We just gotta be careful about our depth. And that. Aww.
Warning.
Oops.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Wow, so that sucker's down there, because we're at max depth already.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
So welcome to probably one of the coolest actual bits of Below Zero. Easily my favorite thing in the game. Ooh. Let's give him a scan. I has to have drops, but otherwise they're good. Oh, good. That's always good to hear. One of Steve's co-workers, just recently in a different store. So they have multiple stores throughout the valley, but they all talk to each other and communicate. And one of the guys at one of his stores just suffered a huge tragedy. I mean, the guy, it's just heartbreaking to even think about. The guy went from expectant father and happy like life type, and like lost everything. They lost the kid, he lost his girlfriend. It's just, I feel so bad for him. So I'm always grateful to hear when people are doing well, and when their families are doing well, because it you know, it happens. Lots of I know not everyone's super religious, but for me it's very much lots of prayers going out for him right now. So now that we've scanned it, let's find out what that thing was. We have Zeta, let's see, Altera, clearing out some, oh, investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact. Oh, I thought we listened to that. Okay. I thought we listened to that too. Research, alien data. Oh, these are all of the things that we've scanned. Let's clear some of these out. Okay. Yes. Grim Squirrel. I mean, he lost them, like they passed away. There was basically a very sudden accident, and about not even a week, about like 4 or 5 days before she was due, There was an accident and they lost the baby, and then she ended up passing away not long after. So much prayers and good vibes going out to them. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Whew, onto something less heart-wrenching. So that thing is a vent garden. The vent garden is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above thermal vents and houses aquatic flora inside its bell-shaped interior. Anchoring tentacles. 6 tentacles anchor the vent garden to the seafloor around vents. Each tentacle is capped by a set of thick curved hooks that grow downwards, keeping the vent garden firmly in place. Transparent bell. The hollow bell of the vent garden, so that's this part up here, has a narrow... the hollow bell of the vent garden has a narrow opening large enough to accommodate human entry. Big highlight foreshadowing right there. The vent garden feeds on thermophilic bacteria and other microorganisms that spew from the vents below. Top of the bell also has an opening that continually releases water to maintain a consistent internal pressure. Symbiotic relationship. The bell houses 6 branching platforms that resemble coral. These platforms contain aquatic flora that remain safe from foraging herbivorous fish. In turn, the flora absorb and synthesize some of the heavy metals and gases emitted from the vents below. Docile, nutrient-rich, and harbors flora is the assessment. Yeah, it was pretty heavy when Steve told me, he texted me, he said, I have some bad news, and I was like, oh my gosh, what bad news? And it turned out it wasn't, it was that situation with his coworker, and it was, but he's gotten a lot of support from the company that Steve works for. And for those who are not in on the lore, Steve is the same guy that I keep referring to as my husband, although we're not technically married yet, but we've been together almost a decade and we live together and all of that. But single syllable, so I just refer to him as Steve. So to everyone I talk to, he's kind of just Steve. But the company they work for is really supportive, really good, is making sure to take care of him, is helping him out. So he's got a lot of support systems in place, because you don't go through something like that without... Oh, and of course the artifact is down there. Let's pop back up here, get some water, and yeah. But all of that to say that, it makes me happy, especially after hearing something like that. Hearing someone else be like, oh yeah, we're good, everyone's good, is like extra reassuring. When you've something like that happens, that's such a super sad story, it makes you all the more grateful for the other stuff, or it makes you all the more grateful for the good things. It makes you realize how easily you can lose someone.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Can I fit in there? Oh my gosh, I can fit in there. Oh! Grab some lithium. Maybe some kyanite, why not? And some diamonds, because we're low on diamonds.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Okay. Pick up some diamond while we're down here, although we shouldn't linger for long because we don't have a lot of air and our sea truck is quite a bit of ways from us. Oh yeah, you've been through stuff like that, tough stuff like that. Our son being born premature with so many health problems. We were scared. We were lucky he was a fighter. And now you have a relatively happy 4-year-old. It does hurt when a child is lost. Yeah. I can't even imagine what that poor guy is going through. So I'm just glad that he has friends and people around him who are supportive, and I, you know, I'm glad that he's gonna kind of not have to worry about other stuff going on. So yeah, oh my goodness. I probably yeah, so oh my goodness. Not to you know, take away or belittle in any way. Let's move on to something more positive, not to you know, not to take away from the seriousness of it, but like, whew, we're here on stream. We had our heavy moments. So yeah, so there's one other thing we have to do. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to know this. I had to look this up. A lot of the things that I know how to do, I had to look up the very first time I played this game. So now here comes the next interesting part. I do love the vent garden though. Remember that bit where it talked about human entry? Remember that bit where it talked about human entry? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit your uvula there, boy. Yeah, Galaxy. That is the vent garden is easily my favorite part of the game. It is pretty cool. The first time I couldn't figure out where to find spiral plant, because that's what it is. You're supposed to pick up these spiral plant cuttings, and I couldn't figure out, and I was super lost, and I couldn't figure out, and then finally I had to look it up. Now I had already come across the vent garden before that point, but yeah, the game is like, oh, you're supposed to go inside of it, and my brain was like, wait, what? And then I had to look up a video, and the video was like, yeah, you just go down and then you go up inside of it, and my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what? So it's moments like that I may complain about Below Zero, but truthfully, it's moments like that that are just awesome. Oh, look, and here's another one that's like not as deep, so we can actually like swim right up to it. And the vent garden is a really cool concept and a really massive Leviathan, and it's super cool. I love the way the designs, I love the way they look, I like what they did with it. They're super cool. Do you that's one of those moments, Grim Squirrel, where you say, I do hate to be that person, but, and I'm thinking to myself, but do you hate to be that person in this moment? I mean, do you consider that it's butt? Did the center of the bottom of the bell? Because I mean, when you think about it, look at the top of it. Like, would that not be more like kind of, because that's where it's expelling. Oh, Galaxy Fox decrees that was indeed its butt. Okay. So it is now canon that we went up the... Ugh, fixing. Ugh, I got a blanket around my legs to help keep my legs warm. Alright. The Space Fox has spoken. No, go away, sir. Don't bite my ship. Alright, so it's gotta be... because it's on the other side of the vent gardens, isn't it? It hates to be that person, but... so that's the dock. It should be on this side. Go away, sir. Or cloaca. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey. This is a good find. Hello. Well, Grim Squirrel, I followed you. I know where you were going with that, even if you didn't spell it correctly. Okay, so this is one of the ship bits, but I believe, hang on. I believe something we may be looking for may be in here. Now it looks like we've already been in here, but and it's actually easier to navigate if I don't go zooming around. Okay, yeah, there's those. There should be... I don't know if it's actually in this part. We'll grab that copper wire, because why not? Because the last time we went through here, we were in a massive hurry. And we just wanted out as quick as we could. But this time, I wonder if we should, like, look around a bit more. Because maybe we can find something that I'm looking for. It's a fragment I need to scan for the base item I'm trying to build. So, like, Below Zero is a really cool game, but I feel like I have a hard time being immersed in it quite the same way as I did the first game. Like, in the first game, I could truly lose myself in the world and sort of role play my way through the game, if you will. Okay, so down the stairs, so up. But in Below Zero, it just doesn't quite come across that way. All right, well, we need oxygen, so let's find the seatruck. You read a horror book where they're exploring a sunken ship. Oh yeah, it's extremely claustrophobic. It's definitely extremely claustrophobic. And it gets very windy, and it gets very, you know you're gonna run out of oxygen, so it gets kind of terrifying. Can I go up through here? Oh no, I think that's a solid window. But I am looking for... And if it's not and I do actually have a beacon with me, so I can drop a beacon this time and mark this space. And there is a whole story. There's logs throughout all of these areas. So it might be... I haven't been showcasing that stuff on stream like I maybe should have. Oh hey, look, water and food. Okay. I will admit that perusing around the Mercury feels so different from going around the Aurora in the first game, and I kind of appreciate the differences between the two. I do appreciate that going around the Mercury actually feels like a sunken ship. Okay, so it's not over there. Oh, here we go. Can we go down? Oh, that goes down and out. I don't think we necessarily want to go down and out just yet. Let's go back into this room, because this is that room. This is the close-off room, excuse me. So down the hall. Hello, spinefish. We're getting close and personal with you, spinefish. We haven't gotten up the stairs yet. That's a way out. This goes back into... should go back into the room with the oxygen plants. One of the oxygen plants, also a way out. Oxygen plant. Get some more oxygen. Oh, so seatruck's right here. So this is immediately to the side of the seatruck. Pick that up. Oh, we glitched there for a minute, guys. And then head upstairs. So coming in from the seatruck, going directly upstairs. Oh, and then this is also in from the seatruck too, because we came in and I saw that that new door we just cut. I saw that laser cutter fragment. So let's go upstairs one more time. In fact, let's go out. Here we go. And get some oxygen. Yoink. Is there an oxygen plant in there? There is an oxygen plant in here. Let's get that oxygen plant. Let's go back through here. And then back through here, and then all the way up the stairs. Upstairs. So that we've got more oxygen. Let's see. Laser cutter fragments. Food and water, which is always good to have. Let's see. Coming through. Salvage. Can I get through here? Oh, this is just like another entry or exit. So I do not think this wreck has what we're looking for. I do not think this wreck has what we're looking for. It's down there. Is that, okay. But, well, or does it have what we're looking for? I mean, this is huge. Let's take a little bit look. I complained about being immersed and now I'm finally actually immersed. Go figure. Oh, you have gone cave diving? Dang, you are a brave soul. I don't think I could do that. That seems like it would be absolutely terrifying. Like in real life, I mean, it's one thing to do it in a video game, but in real life? Oh, you are brave. Brave and beautiful Galaxy Fox. That's what you are. And I can actually get away with that because, like, I've seen you. At least once, I got to actually see you. So I can say you're pretty. There's gotta be another opening around here somewhere, isn't there? I find it hard to believe that that area that we explored is the full area. You know what I mean? Because this thing is massive. And heck, the last time we saw a wreck, Seraphis was in chat and we just drove past it and he's like, oh yeah, that's that section of the ship. He was able to like very clearly identify what section of the ship it was, which I thought was really cool actually. It's like, dang, you know your stuff. But he is a space pirate, so he would be very familiar with the build of spacefaring craft. Gosh, I'm like, I would have thought there would have been like an opening or something on this side of it. K7. K7, okay. Aw, well thank you, Galaxy Fox. I don't think I'm quite as brave as you are yet. I'm brave though in my own way. Just not cave diving type way. I'm brave in different ways. Where's my beacon? There's my beacon. Okay. Whoops, excuse me. Okay. Wreck 1. So we did some water. So we did explore Wreck 1, but where's my sea truck? Sea truck. Sea truck. Don't panic. Sea truck? Oh, psh, it's right above me. I really thought what I was looking for was in this one, so I'm not entirely convinced. I'm not entirely convinced yet, but what we'll do is we'll turn that, let's see. Oh, we did find Phi Robotics. Okay, we did end up finding Phi Robotics at some point. Strange spot. Oh yeah, we needed a laser cutter to go through this strange spot. I remember that now. Marguerite's base, our base, the call origin, and then the various artifacts that we have yet to find. We need to find if that's base, if that's Delta Station Dock. That's right, we stumbled across this wreck because we were looking for the Copa mining site is actually what I'm looking for. Okay, well thanks for stopping by, Galaxy Fox. Really appreciate it. Always love having you here. Always love having you here. That's the vent garden. We're gonna keep bebopping around for about 20-30 more minutes maybe, and then we'll see how it goes. Aw, much love to you. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate having, well, and I appreciate having all of you guys here. I say it every time. Much love. You looked up the picture because ships are your thing. I mean, as mentioned, Seraphis, you are a pirate. A good pirate probably knows the quarry. He is, oh, light stick, light stick. Here we go, here we go. A good space pirate would know his stuff when it comes to ships. That was what I was trying to say. There we go. Signs of human, signs of built stuff, manufactured stuff, Altira stuff. Here we go. Now I know we picked up some diamond because we were low on diamonds. There we go. Copper mining site. Perfect. All right, let's go. Actually we need, oh shoot, we don't have copper, do we? Oh, we do. We have copper and titanium. We have enough to make one beacon. We should always have beacons with us. If there's one thing I use religiously in this game that I did not use in the other game, it's beacons. Because in this game I actually get lost all the time. Actually, let's put it over here by this sign. Alright, beacon. Copper mining site. Koopa. Okay. Almost sounds like you're saying Koopa. Alright, so this is a mining site. So I imagine there's gonna be ore galore. I think we're good on rubies, but I'll pick up one ruby just in case. So yeah, no wonder I could not find the artifact through that cave system that was making Grim Squirrel get seasick. So just as a heads up, see that up there? That, you take that and then you go squirmy wormy through all of those cave systems. That right there, you can even see the volcano from here. You kind of like, it's a whole thing. You do all of that and then you pop out down here and then you get to go all the way down here and then you get to the artifact. So that's why we were struggle bussing, was cause navigating that cave system versus just finding the copper mining site. Way easier to just find the copper mining site, really. It's just a giant hole and you just go straight down and you're like, I'm here now. Hey, rock puncher. Oh, hey, prawn fragment. So we can build a prawn suit. Oh, you were unwell. Oh, okay, good. And you're feeling better? Yeah, well, we're not gonna go through those caves as much as we can. Oh, Aurora wreckage located. Survivors confirmed. So that's our, that's neat. Little acknowledgement of the, power cell, okay. Little acknowledgement from the first game there. See what we got in here. All right, well, whatever that was, we already had it. Let's see, do we already have prawn suit? Let's get prawn suit fragment. There we go. Now we have the prawn suit.
Oh, hey, Parvin. Can I get you to sign off here?
What is all this?
I don't know. Some kind of measuring equipment? Lil said she'd send someone over to set it up later.
Ah, alien science nonsense.
I wouldn't say that. You should ask her to show you some of her findings. It's pretty interesting stuff.
That oxygen
might really
plant closed down.
Someone down there.
You ask me, scientists have too much control over here.
What?
I'm serious. Look around you. This mining facility extracts every mineral your scientists use to make their equipment. Their bases, their scanners, even your little sea trucks.
I wouldn't call them little.
Do you know the name of a single person who works down here?
Well, I know you, Parvin.
Ah, tell Lillian she's wasting her time. There's nothing down here but workers, and we already know we don't spark her curiosity.
Boom. Well, he sounds like a nice guy. Sounds like he's a bit frustrated with the status quo. Prawn suits. Let's see. Oh, hey, Tabletop Tussle. I hadn't heard from you in a hot minute. Definitely glad to see you're still here with us, because I saw you earlier. All right. So as a random thing, the Australia cycling team just had their van broken into at the Olympics in France. Wow. Oh. Why the Australian one? Is there like a thing where Australians are not liked there, or was it not like a against them personally and somebody was just dumb and was like, oh, look, a van, not realizing? Maybe. Isn't there a statistic where the large majority of crimes that committed are not premeditated? Oh my goodness, Seraphis. Wonderful. Oh, it's completely expected. Oh, okay. Huh. I feel very out of the loop, you guys. I'm very terrible when it comes to kind of world event type stuff. I'm just sheltered little me in my little corner of the mountains. I apologize. All right, let's go back in there because I want to get the drill arm, because having a prawn suit is absolutely useless without a drill arm. There's no point. There's no point. Yeah, didn't France have a whole thing with the river and cleaning the river, and there was going to be a protest and a bunch of other stuff like that? I don't live there, so I don't feel like I'm really qualified to have an opinion one way or the other. You know, I'll leave that to the people who actually live there and participate and travel there. I imagine having the Olympics in a place is gonna mess with you though. Like sudden influx of people and stuff like that. It's gotta be really frustrating. See, so there's more prawn suit fragments, but what we want is a drill arm fragment. Specifically, drill arm fragments. Looking for drill arm fragments. And I'm just making it up as I go. I hunt it up this time. That makes me think of that. I don't know the name of that song. So that entire time we were messing around in those caves, this is where we were supposed to go.
Found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more. The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images? Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Large crystal formations. The other thing that's nice about this spot is that once you do build a prawn suit and get it down here, there is every material, there's an ore vein that you can drill for every material in the game except one. So you can come down here and just stock up. But like I said, except one. There's one material that's not down here. But yeah, there's titanium, there's ruby, there's gold, silver. I mean, you name it, it's mineable and it's down here. Did we get a drill arm though? I'm really paranoid.
Technology acquired.
Headlamp. Ooh, a headlamp. But if we... Oh, disappearance? Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the seatruck and read that disappearance. The kicker with the headlamp though is that if we put that on our head, we're gonna lose the rebreather. Did we get all of the drill arm fragments available to us? I hope so. Get some more oxygen for a second. I know there's one up here. Should be good. It should have reformed by now. There we go. Some thermal... Oh well, it goes deeper. Dang. Some thermal stuff, thermal fragments, thermal reactor fragments. which I don't think we need because I don't think we're going to be building anything deep. Unlike Subnautica 1, where you're really like encouraged to build multiple bases, particularly one in the cove tree area, I don't think this game, there's a lot of features that they put in this game, a lot of new items, a lot of cool new things like the headlamp, like the various modules of the truck. But the way the game is, it feels like the player is not encouraged to use those things. Like, building the things is actually more work and effort than what you get out of them. Oh, hello, Alan.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes.
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
You are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something.
Dickens.
Hope is the thing
Emily
with
Dickens.
feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Aww. Alright, let's get back around to the base and see if we can plant some of these spiral things, see if we can get a depth upgrade. I think, yeah, we want to curl around because we don't want to smack right into the island. So our base is on the opposite side of the... Oh wait, research Hope. Hope is an animal of unknown origin. According to Robin, a poet named Emily Dickinson is described as having feathers. My database found the poem Robin was referring to. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And it continues. The presence of hope seems to inspire humans to persevere in the face of adversity. Perhaps humans keep a hope with them at all times. From this notation, hope appears to be a hardy avian creature and is capable of surviving at sea and in cold climates, having kept so many warm. Hope might be observed to produce exothermic chemical reactions. Assessment: find and maintain hope. So Alan thinks hope is a bird. That is great. Okay, here we go. We're gonna plant some spiral cuts. Sorry, little fishies. And we're gonna get some upgrades. Oh, we need to fix our ship. Our ship is sitting at 86. My God, I cannot talk this morning. Blech. Our ship is sitting at 86%. A warm bird. Yeah, it's a penguin. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's canon. Hope is a penguin. Hope is officially a penguin. I think it's a warm bird that can withstand cold climates and has feathers. It's a bird. It's a penguin. All right. Now we didn't find the other thing we were looking for, which was a shame. I would like to plant... Actually, yes, I do need that. I need to set my habitat builder. Habitat builder. And I want to plant... Well, sure. Let's plant right here. Why not? It better be a purple penguin. 100%. Oh, my clippings are on the sea truck. Let's go get them. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff on the sea truck. Okay. Gotta empty out inventory. One moment. Or a white penguin if we are going the Cthulhu route. Alright, can we plant? Oh, we cannot. So, oh, I can't. I'm gonna run out of room. So let's drop off some titanium and then let's drop off some diamonds specifically. Diamond, some ruby, and some kyanite. Okay, so it has to be planted outside. Which, do we have an outdoor? We do have an outdoor grow bed. Oh, and we've got ribbon plants in our outdoor grow bed. How cool. All right, here we go. Cut. Actually, we probably should not have planted all of them. We need a couple of them. Well, that was a mistake we accidentally made. So let's grab 2 of these. And we'll just keep stocking up on water. Oh wait, composite, is that... Okay, so if I do that, and if I grab the chili pepper, can I create the salad? Food, salad. No, you need a plant leaf. You need a plant leaf. So, food, delightful to some. Okay, so I'm guessing the plant leaf is... There we go. Okay. I just want to try making this salad. Spicy fruit salad.
Fruit salad does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
So these fruit salads, look at that. Body heat 100%, so it will save me from hypothermia. Food plus 85, H2O plus 30. And literally all I had to do was take 1 leaf and 1 pepper and poof. It's great. All right. I love my little LifePod 5 bed there. See, they put so many nifty things in Below Zero. They did put a lot of nifty stuff in here. It's just it is not quite a sequel, not quite DLC, kind of. It just struggles with some things. Okay, and then both of those. So we got Artifact 59. We met Margaret. We did that. We need... Well, unfortunately, we need more spiral plant cuttings because... Oh, wow, those guys grew up quick. If I cut one of these... I don't get anything. But they're 43% basically overnight. So they should grow quick. Let's work on getting the other items we need to build some stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's time to build us some stuff, guys. It's time to build us some stuff. Now, it is normally when... Right about now is normally when Grumpy would be leaving, which is also the same time that I would normally be leaving, because it is about 7. But let's see if we can hang on a little longer. Let's see if we can build some stuff. So now we have the prawn suit for the first time. Oh, yes, good. We do have the drill arm. We're probably going to want one of those. And simultaneously, we need the MK3, which is going to require some stuff. So, emerald glass. Oh, we don't have... God, we got a lot of water bottles. I mean, that's probably a good thing. We should probably move this locker. I think I didn't. I thought it would look cute in front of the plant, but actually that's kind of annoying. There we go. Let's move it over here instead. Seems like a smart plan. Okay. Now, did we have enameled glass? Oh, we've got this. So there's our plastisteel. There's some We're gonna need more enameled glass though. And we don't really have, oh, we do have regular glass. So let's make some plasteel. I'm inserting an extra syllable. It's plasteel. We live in a satellite city, kind of like how Boston has Concord, which is a satellite city, so we're not far out from our next neighbor. We're not so far out that our next neighbor is 10 kilometers away. Let's see. And then computer chip, and we will need... Oh, a diamond. We just need a diamond with that lead. And then we can make another enameled glass. There's another one for the depth upgrade specifically. We are going to need 4 diamond, and we're going to need a computer chip, and the computer chip needs that wire, that gold, and the samples. So pop, 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 and pop. Whoops, excuse me. Pop. Oh, I can't fit any more things in here, can I? All right, well, let's drop off one of the 2 of these copper wire we don't need. Grab a gold. All right, here we go. So now we can make a chip, which should be our prawn suit. We have enough for our drill arm. We're gonna need 8 titanium total. 8 titanium total. Do we have enough? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. Gosh, we should drop off some of this water and stuff. I don't need the tablets, and I don't need quite that much water at this time. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Earlier in the game, I needed it. Oh, and I don't need the lubricant either. Earlier in the game, I needed it, but not now. Another thing we can do is toss a couple of these power cells onto the... in here. That way we've always kind of got spare power cells on the truck itself. That seems like a good idea. Let's see. To be fair, when I was a kid, this area was considered cusp of the sticks, but has been heavily developed since then. That was kind of my experience, actually, Grim Squirrel. So my grandparents owned 15 acres, which is still 15 acres, mind, but they, the area, I mean, it used to be you had to kind of drive past, like, I would say almost a mile of kind of farmland and dirt. Actually, no, excuse me, 4 miles. And now it's like a 5-minute jog from the edge of a major shopping area. There we go. Okay, so wow, we've got a lot of stuff here, guys. Let's see, 4 to 1 to 2 is all we need for that. So we need to find our mobile vehicle bay, because there it is. With it, we shall build the other stuff we need. And there's one other thing I'd kind of like to build, which is a scanner room. I kind of like to build a scanner room. Vehicles, prawn suits. Oh, I'm missing the power cell now because I dropped it off. Oh my, I feel dumb. I feel dumb. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Although we can build the drill arm down here, can't we? We don't need... Yeah, okay, drill arm. Storage upgrade. And then the rest is gonna be up here with the mobile vehicle bay, and then we will have us a prawn suit. A prawn suit. A shrimp suit. To know a hunting guide. I looked over at chat right at the wrong moment and completely forgot to grab the power cell I came down here for. What you're seeing right here is pretty much what it looks like in real life, by the way. Whenever I'm trying to do something around my house, this is what it looks like. I get so many steps in. I probably lost weight getting steps in, walking around like, oh shoot, I just left this room and I needed this other thing. Goes back and gets it, or goes back, grabs something else, doesn't get the thing I came in here for, goes back out, has to come back in. That is Tori IRL. from Western Australia. All right, here we go, you guys. We're gonna access our upgrades. We're gonna add an arm, and we're gonna add a storage upgrade. Whoops, excuse me. And, oh. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We have a prawn suit. So, we can now mine ores, and look at that. Our spiral plants are not quite yet grown, dang it. Okay. So, the next thing, I guess, on our list... Oh, we don't have an ultra high capacity tank. Alright. A scanner room would be handy, because a scanner room will help us find things, and we can stick it off the end of the base right there. But we're gonna need copper. Let's grab our... grab this thing, because copper's gonna come from... limestone, and there's probably going to be limestone blocks all around. Don't have magnetite yet though. We do need to get that. In fact, let's take the seatruck out instead. Alright guys, gotta get going. Be well and stay safe. Thank you, Tabletop. You be well, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love seeing you guys here. And thank you for bearing with me. I feel like this stream and the last stream were not my best. I was not at my best, so I appreciate you guys. Let's see, if we go down here... There's that wreckage spot. Let's see. It says there's an alien artifact right underneath us. Or excuse me, an alien body cache. Which is huge. We need 3 body cache parts. Oh, there's quartz. We do need quartz. Let's pause and grab some quartz. We do need that. Okay, here we go. Quartz. Plunky, plunky, plunky. Plunk. Corpse. Exploding fish. Oh, hey. Moon whale thing. Oh, here we go. Limestone. We might get some copper from here. A magnetite would be nice because magnetite would let us... we can put the HUD in our side helmet slot, which will, when we use the scanner room, it'll actually put little orange circles on the screen so we can actually see where the scanner room is trying to direct us to. Okay, well, I mean, we did need titanium, so can't complain about that. Lots of quartz here, oh my goodness. No squid shark. EMP squid shark. No squid shark. The camel are wild and numerous there. They're actually considered vermin. We actually export camels to the Middle East and Africa because our camels are genetically fresh. Wow. That is a fun fact about Australia. I did not know. Like, that is kind of surprising, but cool. Right, this body cache looks to be really deep. Part of me wants to go for it though. See if we can. I don't know if we have the depth for it though. We almost have the depth though. We almost have the depth. Nope. Go away, sir. Go away, go away, go away. Do not EMP or damage my ship. Let's see if there's also fragments for ultra high capacity tanks while we're down here. Is there a spot where we can go even deeper? Deeper and backwards, because we are now further away. Oh no, wait, yeah, the body cache is over here. Let's see. Anything in that nest? No. Okay, let's see. Let's turn around here. Pretty cramped area. There's that squid shark that was chasing us. Oh, okay, yep. No, figured it was a tight fit. And it says it's below us still. So, like the copper mining site, we just must not have found the correct access point yet. Although the sea monkey nests will have fragments in them, and we might be able to get an ultra high, high capacity tank. Okay, so we still have not exactly found the entry point yet. Could pop out and get some more copper on these limestones, though. There's like quite a few of them. Let's do that. Let's see. Sounds like you're talking about was either Washington. Wait, what? See, there's only 2 state territories that's allowed in the core America. Allows gunsmithing. Must be another state. I'm like pseudo following the conversation, but not entirely. I can't say that I've ever really paid much attention to camel hunting. Or such. Oh, hey, look. Ore vein for... which titanium is good. We do need titanium, but that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for access to that body cache down there. Camel even. Camel is really good. Seriously, get yourself a hunting rifle. Lots of paperwork, but worth it. 1,000 for a falling block and a lifetime of ammo, and a camo can weigh up to 500k. And they dress out to better than 50% meat. Huh. I can't say that hunting camel ever came to mind. That is definitely new to me. All right, we're gonna go under the shark, under the shark, under the shark. Ooh, ooh. There's an egg down there. There's a nest down there. Ooh. Oh, ouch. Ah, the shark got us, guys. Power, thank you. Now we're just banging up our sea truck. Oh, okay, here we go. Is this like an access point where we go deeper? This looks like the spot to get to her base. Yeah. Which I think there was an area that was around her base that was deep. But, we're looking for the body cache specifically, which I think is in a slightly different spot. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna grab these 2 limestone real quick. And we're also gonna drop off some of the stuff we've collected. Yeah, good. I do have batteries with me, some water, and limestone, which was in front of us. There we go. There we go. Okay. Which is good. We way needed more titanium. Is that table? Oh no, that's sandstone. Pick up some sandstone. We'll just do pop. There we go. Wasn't expecting oxygen plants down here. I didn't know there'd be oxygen plants down here, so that was kind of caught my attention for a minute. I was like, ooh, oxygen plant. All right. So I'm not sure if this is actually the access to the body cache. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're free falling. Free falling. Can I, like, get out? Am I stuck? Oh, ouch! Guys, I think I'm unstuck. I'm stuck. I can open up my storage, though. But I can't... Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, phew. Okay, we got unstuck. Not sure what happened there. See the rules here. We are not a big gun country, and here you have to get a fine if you don't take the animal to the... Yeah, I do... Oh. Stupid shark. All right, let's get out of here because shark is bothering us. Okay, is there a... Yeah, but there's a spot where it like opens up and it goes really deep, right? Because the body cache has to be there. All right, well, maybe we should go back instead and get our... we were hunting for magnetite, but let's head... let's see, Delta Station dot base. Let's head back to the base and get our... because we can't use the magnetite without the scanner room. And so build the scanner room, get the depth upgrade, and then that'll help us go down to the deep spot to get the body cache in the first place. That depth upgrade will help a lot. And then we may end up having to call it there. But yeah, let's go at least get back and get our depth upgrade. Ship down specifically to a collector in Sydney. Although, gosh, would things change since the early 2000s, maybe? I mean, a lot can change in a couple of years, so maybe the, I mean, there's probably, not that I've only been tangentially following the side conversation over here about firearms in Australia and hunting camel. Not my area of expertise by any means, so I've just kind of been eyeballing it off in the corner over there, but... Oh wait, we didn't scan the... Who did we not scan? There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so go over here. Let's see. So we need our... Because we accidentally... I did not mean to get creep vine. Such. There we go. There we go. We need synthetic fibers. 2 ruby. I grabbed two spiral plant cuttings because I'm pretty sure that's what we need for synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers, ruby and spiral plants. So we actually need 3 rubies total. 1, 2, 3. And yep, synthetic fibers. So now we have our synthetic fiber. We also need what was the other thing I was gonna do? The med thing. Yep, here we go. And then we need the actual depth upgrade module out of the seatruck itself because we used the 1 to make the 2. Here we go. 150 meters. This is why it's nice to have the base be a little closer to the surface, is so that when you pull your depth upgrades out, you don't lose your item. All right. So, oh, and I forgot to take that blueprint out. Yoink, yoink, we don't need that blueprint anymore. We now have our depth upgrade. Wonderful. 650 meters. Wow, that was a jump. Big boy. I heard him. I heard him. That was a big boy scream. Oh, is he? He might be out that way. He might be out that way. Let's see. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and call it there. It is about that time, but wow, I feel like we actually did quite a bit of stuff. We got to meet Margaret. We got to deal with the satellite station. We found her sea base. We found out this PDA in particular. this PDA particular kind of tells us a little bit about what happened to Sam. So when we very first landed here, we were told that Sam died in an accident due to negligence, and this piece confirms that Sam was actually working with Marguerite, and they plotted between the two of them to blow up the Leviathan with the Kara bacteria on it. Basically, she was sabotaging Altira's actions on 4546B. So I'm going to assume, without further evidence, that, like, she died in the blast. I mean, that's what I'm going to assume. Because Marguerite's talking here about explosive. Sam is agreeing that she needs to... And Marguerite, oh yeah, and it looks like Marguerite is the one who took out the Omega site. So that same explosive. Yeah, because she's trying to destroy the bacteria. So that's what it looks like here from this. So we got to see that. We got to meet that. We got a prawn suit built. We got a drill arm built. We're next on the list is going to be get a scanner room with a HUD attachment, and that's going to let us scan out for ores so that we can go drill the ores that we need if we need. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks everybody for popping in. Definitely fun seeing Tabletop here and a couple of others that I don't always get to see all that often. Of course, he bounced a bit ago, but yeah, always a fun time. We're gonna hang out here by the window for a little bit, and then we're gonna see you guys next Saturday at least, if not potentially sooner. Maybe might try to squeeze in a stitching stream. Might try. So we'll see you guys all next time.